it's Eric, and I received a kit from DIY Watch Club. They offered to give it to me. I chose the watch I wanted to put together, and trust me, I know you've heard this before from other people, but I am the last person that should be touching a watch. Trust me, I just can't do it. To take a quote from the Brits, too many fiddly bits, for sure. Just tiny, and you have to see well or glasses and have a steady hand. None of that I have. So I do appreciate the kit and the way it came with all the tools, because I'm a person that would need all that. I don't have a lot of watch tools. So I needed that. And more importantly, I needed the step-by-step instructions. They were very helpful, but for me it was start and stop, start and stop. I'm sure everybody else knows this, but the whole deal is the hands, specifically the seconds hand. And they do offer a specific tool that I believe that's proprietary to them to put on the seconds hand, and boy did it help. Anyway, I'll take you through some of the footage that I have. It was also hard for me to shoot, and I'll give you my thoughts at the end. Thanks so much.
So this is what I received from DIY Watch Club. I believe that this is the Pro case. It's actually really nice. And for me, I like organization, and also I've never done this before, so I don't have any tools at all. I've never modded anything. I've never created my own watch. Comes with, everything that you need. And so obviously the watch that I chose, Expedition Series, and then also where you would go to get the instructions. So it's kind of cool. They have everything in here. I can identify things, obviously, like here's the case. I'll take those off in a second. So the case, the movement, these are probably hands, things like that. I chose a rubber strap, that's what this is, some other tools. Then there's other layers, and all of these I would need. I just don't have anything like this. I can identify a few of these things. I see these two are to take hands off, I know that, but don't have them. This I believe is, a bezel. This is to pop off bezels. So everything is in here that you need to build a watch. So the pad, and what else? Obviously, I've always wanted one of these. Even different, this is great. It's to clip onto glasses, or of course they give you this option as well if you don't use glasses. So everything's in here that you need in order to do it. It's just a matter of doing it. And as I said before, I've never done this before. I don't have a lot of patience. And and I know this has been said before, but if I can do it, anybody can do it. That's for sure. So we'll see how it goes. I'll take everything out of here and we'll start from there. So what I've done is lay everything out pretty much. I didn't take everything out of the boxes. I just think they'll be better placed where they're at, and I'll just pull them from there. What's really cool is they even give you a phone stand. And I know that doesn't seem like much, but for me, this actually helps a lot. And it's not cheap. It's a little rubberized, and it really holds it in there. And you have exactly what you need to do by going through the instructions. So I won't show you that. But that's the layout of what I've done, and now I'll start. Take some stickers off, these sticker junkies. Case, the movement, this is a sandwich dial, so there is the underside. Obviously the loom. Those face down. Let's take this movement. There we have it. Okay, so this is where the fun starts, I'm told. Well, I can see because pretty small. Let's do this. Let me just make sure that it's right at the time change. Okay, here we go. It's on. And to think this is the easiest one of them all. That looks good. Okay, here we go again. And now I am going to do the hour hand. Yes. And yes, that's correct. Okay, here we go again. Let's see. Now I do the minute hand. Okay. That's GMT, hour, and minute. The seconds hand. This is where it really gets you. And now I'm using their hand installation tool, which I totally forgot about. But literally hours I spent, and this took me 5 minutes because of this tool that they created at DIY Watch Club. Amazing, perfect. I'm sure I would still be here struggling if it wasn't for that. So it's actually working. And I have to check, of course, a number of things, the hand stack and if they're straight or not and all that fun-filled stuff. There it is. Okay, let's see where we go from here. That's exciting that I got that done. Back on with the chapter ring. Take a closer look at it. It looks good. This is the most fun.
With this tube protruding into the case,
I see
we
that.
won't be able to install the assembly into the case without angling it.
Gotcha.
With a minimum angle required, we can lift the assembly up into the case like this.
Okay. 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 It looks like I'm good to go. Put the rest on. Tighten it up for real. This is the hardest part. Just kidding. I did it. It's just the hands. That's all it is. It's the hands. Let me set this thing. Put it on. It's a nice strap. It's heavy duty. Very nice. It's a great looking watch. Those are my hairs. It's a really nice looking watch.
So there you go. It was so hard for me. It was so difficult. Specifically the hands. That's like most of the game. So that tool that they had, little plastic piece, I think it's proprietary to them, as I mentioned, that really helped putting the seconds hand on, because that is a nightmare. It's the size of a hair. It's so small. I know that I look at watch dials and I look at them and I think, oh, it's not that big of a deal. But when you really, the dials are even small. The hands are small. It's tiny. And if you have a lot of time or you want to take time and this is something you enjoy, I think it's a great way to do it, especially if it's your first time. So there you have it. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. Thanks.